Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jessa N. Siminilia, and this is my report. The use of pharmacotherapy and psychotherapy. But first, what is pharmacotherapy? When we say pharmacotherapy, it is the treatment of health condition by using pharmaceutical products as medication. Another name of pharmacotherapy is drug therapy. It is also known as pharmacological therapy. Ang word na pharmacology, it refers to the study of, or science of how medication affects the human body. There are types of pharmacotherapy. Pharmacologic treatment are divided into two categories, which are the medication and supplement. So medication include those that are FDA approved to treat specific condition such as anti-anxiety medication or antidepressant for depression. They may also be prescribed off-label for purposes other than what the FDA initially approved. Next is the supplement. Supplements are typically over-the-counter vitamins, mineral, and the herbs used to support general health and wellness. Here are the examples of medication prescribed in pharmacotherapy. It includes antidepressant, mood stabilizers, anti-anxiety medications, opioids antagonists and agonists, and stimulants. While ang vitamin B12 and vitamin C naman ay ang supplements used in pharmacotherapy. What is pharmacotherapy used for? Pharmacotherapy can be used to treat several mental health issues associated with addiction. Frequently, medication are prescribed to those dealing with anxiety or depression, depending on the individual's needs. Several types of medication may be necessary to treat both simultaneously. Pharmacotherapy can also help manage the physical symptoms associated with withdrawal, such as insomnia or muscle cramps. Additionally, it can relieve cravings, which can be an integral part of early recovery. It is important to note that pharmacotherapy should be combined with other forms of treatment, such as therapy and lifestyle changes, for it to be more effective. Next is psychotherapy. What is psychotherapy? Psychotherapy refers to a variety of treatments that aims to help a person identify and change troubling emotion, thoughts, and behavior. Psychotherapy may be delivered in person or via telephone counseling or online counseling. Psychotherapy can be said to have been practiced through the ages as medics, philosophers, spiritual practitioners, and people in general use psychological methods to heal others. Here are the types of psychotherapy. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy or CBT, Interpersonal Therapy or IPT, Dialectical Behavior Therapy, Psychodynamic Therapy, Psychoanalysis, and Supportive Therapy. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy or CBT helps people identify and change thinking and behavior patterns that are unhealthy or ineffective, replacing them with more accurate thoughts and functional behavior. Interpersonal therapy or IPT is the short-term form of treatment. It helps patients understand underlying interpersonal issues that are troublesome, like unresolved grief, changes in social or work roles, conflict with significant others, and problems relating to others. Next is dialectical behavior therapy. It is a specific type of CBT that helps more effectively regulate emotion. Psychodynamic therapy is based on the idea that behavior and mental well-being are rooted in childhood and past experiences and involves bringing to conscious awareness feelings that might be unconscious. In psychoanalysis, it is more intensive form of psychodynamic therapy. Sessions are typically conducted 3 or more times a week. Lastly is the supportive therapy. It uses guidance and encouragement to help patients develop their own resources. Next is, what is psychotherapy used for? Psychotherapy can be used as an alternative to or alongside medication and other treatment options. Choosing the right treatment plan is based on a person's individual needs and medical situation and should occur under the guidance of a mental health professional. Psychotherapy can help address specific issues. This might include self-defeating ways of thinking, irrational fears, problem interacting with other people, difficulty coping with situation at home, school, or work. The use of psychotherapy techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy to treat mental illness is rapidly evolving science. Today, psychotherapy is seen as increasingly necessary in all cases of treating mental illness, although the role it plays varies. Psychotherapy is proven effective in treating conditions such as anxiety. In particular, this treatment method is 64% successful in treating depression. The reason that psychotherapy often works for such condition is that it's able to address the root causes of the condition and replace the cycle of thinking that drive them. That's all for my report. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am going to report about the 3 major models of training in clinical psychology. First is the scientist practitioner model. Second is the scholar practitioner model. And lastly is the clinical scientist model. The scientist practitioner model is the most common in North American clinical psychology, and this emphasizes both research and clinical skills equally. It was developed at the Boulder Conference in 1949. The focus of this model is using science to inform practice, and this model applies existing research. For example, a therapist uses research-proven techniques to treat patients. It's like, what does research say I should do? Kaya, naa-apply natin ang existing research to better our techniques in our field. The second model is the scholar practitioner model. This model was developed at the Vail Conference in 1973. The focus of this model is improving practice through reflection and research. In short, it generates new knowledge from practice. It's like, what can I learn from my experience? Example sa mga teachers, they evaluate their own teaching methods and shares findings with their colleagues. That's why nakaka-generate sila ng new knowledge from practice. Lastly is the clinical scientist model. This model was developed at the Bloomington Conference in 1994. The CS model is a stronger version of the Boulder model and responds to the scholar practitioner model. The focus of this model is translating research into better patient care, or it translates lab research into clinical practice. Or kung paano ba nila maa-apply ang lab discoveries para makatulong sila sa mga pasyente. For example, nakadevelop ang isang doktor ng bagong treatment based on biomedical research.